Holy cow! Welcome to Donnie's Hangout Adventures. And water is really down. There hasn't been as much rain this year as in years past. It has been an incredibly hot summer, which makes me wonder, how bad is the winter going to be? Good question. I hate winters in Iowa. Always have and always will. And yes, I'm doing an outdoor video today. The last one was about close to about a month ago. Wow, what about a month ago? Dad was still alive. Anyway, and that was a random car show by Bridgeview. Yeah, that was the last one. And people are still wondering if we're actually living in a Tomah. You could say it more like we're surviving. Take that however you want. Take that however you want. Now, 2023 has been a bad year. A really, really bad year. It's like I wake up and instead of saying what could go right today, I say what can go wrong, because that's basically what this year has been like. It's just been one downhill slope after another. Not much has went right this year. It just continues to go on and on. It just never seems to end. Now someday I want to get back to doing my rumble videos, my opinion videos, the controversial videos. I want to start doing that someday. When your guess is good as mine. I don't have a set date. It could just one day I could just start doing them all of a sudden. And I have no set date for it. And today I am doing an outdoor video. I'm not really expecting much what I'm going to be doing, because it wasn't highly promoted by a Tomah, but maybe it will surprise me, maybe it won't. We shall see. And well, yeah, I have to find my own amusement and fun here in the exciting crackhead city of Tomah. Yes, I'm not a fan of Tomah. As this town is haunted, it always brings you back here for some unknown reason. I don't know what that is. And what in the blue hell are they doing downtown now? What are they doing? What's with all this? I don't know. And I have a random question. A very random question. I haven't been able to figure this out, why in some places there's train horns and in other places there's no train horns. Isn't that incredibly dangerous, going through like the heart of a downtown in a city or through a town? Because I know trains have train horns, there's no question about it. So why is there no train horn here? Nah, I don't know, can't figure out shit. So why is there none? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Well, do you need to take a shit? Well, Tomah Courier. Yep, Tomah Courier. There's where box attorney, I think it was. I don't exactly remember what was there. But anyway, Tomah Courier. I have two memories of a Tomah Courier. The first one, when I was like in 4th or 5th grade, teacher thought it was the greatest idea on the face of the planet for the class to take a tour of the Tomah Courier, and that was the most boringest thing ever. And they gave us a quiz on it, and I couldn't remember hardly anything, and I ended up getting like a D or an F or something like that. Well, that very thrilling, see in the background. And the second thing I remember was in high school, so I took a courier job delivering papers. One of the worst jobs to have. Now you got to remember, this was pre-internet era. I know for you youngins, you're not going to remember when there was life of no internet, but there was. And so this was at a time when you had to go to door to collect money. Oh, talk about a pain in the ass. I had some of the worst possible luck. Cars would be, there would be people home. Lights would be on. TV would be on. And all of a sudden, they're not home. I had trouble collecting any type of money. Any type. And I had to go through this a lot. Weekly. While I'm going to school, I got to put up with people not paying money for their freaking paper that they ordered. So anyway, so I had this job, not long, maybe 2, maybe 3 months at the most. I didn't get paid a dime. No, the deal was you had to collect all the money from people on your route before you would get paid. That was a major pain in the ass. I never got paid while I was delivering the papers. So, I remember, continuing with the story, I remember it was a Saturday morning and I wanted to sleep. And so, I didn't deliver any papers. I got fed up with not getting paid. And so my boss called, said, what am I going to do with the papers? I said, I don't know. You do it. I was like, I'm not getting paid. You'll probably get paid for it, but I won't. So I let the phone off the hook. Yeah, I did. Mom tried to call me. You know, house phone days. Couldn't get a hold of me. I put the phone off the hook, went back to sleep. I quit. I quit right there because they refused to pay me. So then, I don't know, after I quit, it might have been a couple, 3 weeks later, I got paid. Yeah, I got paid a whole $10 for 2 or 3 months work of delivering the Tomah Courier. Now you can see why nowadays you can just do it online pay, or you can just walk in and pay. But back when I was doing it, it was a major pain in the ass. Well, I wasn't expecting much, and it's not much. But I'll have fun with what there is of it. This wasn't heavily promoted. If this was heavily promoted, this would be as big as the one that they have over in the Tomah Park during the summer. So it wasn't heavily promoted. Eagles promoted it, and it's the first annual car show. Now there isn't a lot of cars here, but what there is, I will film, and this won't take long to do this at all. I wasn't expecting much, and let me tell you, it's not much. Now remember, I'm only interested in the classics. Newer ones, I'm not much into that like a lot of other people. Me, I'm more into the classics. Wow, 1928 Ford Model A Tudor. Wow. Yep, look, don't touch. Trust me, I don't touch. I just look. Wow. Ooh, nice. Like the door. Ooh, look at the wheels. Wow. Okay, newer truck. We're moving on to the next one. (1956) Buick. Ooh, love the color. Love the color. (322). And they have a picture book there. I'm just going to touch the picture book. Ooh, wow, look. Bought it in 2001. They restored it. Wow. Cool. That's what it looked like at one point. There we go. That's what it looked like at one point. Wow. To this. Cost a lot of money to restore these to their former glory. Wow. Nice. really nice. Wow. Pulling in. Pulling in. Wow. There's Aaron, his truck. We know him. That's my brother. 1950 Ford. Oh, I like the American flag back there. Sort of cool. Wow, nice. Love the mirrors. Not sure what the license plate. 666. They're brave. Really, really brave. Let's see. No, it's an oldie. Please don't touch. 1964 Chevy. Wow. Wow, nice. Trans Am back there. I think it's a newer one though. Wow. Yeah, there's not a lot here. It's not like the Tomah Park one that was heavily promoted. This ain't heavily promoted. Maybe if they keep doing this every year and they promote it, maybe it'll become bigger. Christine. Yep, Christine, 1956. Yep, Christine. Wow. Same, I think it's the same year that was in movie Christine. That's nice. Love the color too. Same color as it was in the movie. 1962 Ford. Oh wow. Yep. The early station wagons. The very early station wagons. What would become known as the station wagons. Wow. 1963 Chevy Impala. Nice. I like that. License plate R63. Wow. Nice. This is a Camaro. Not sure the year, but it's Camaro. Big ass tires. Holy crap. 68. 68 Camaro. I about went through this. There's not a lot here, like I have said. It's too bad this wasn't more promoted. It's too bad. There's that car that just drove in. Nice. Really nice. I know the name of the car, but it's on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, Corvette. 76 Corvette, year I was born. What's a chicken doing in there? Now, these lights come up. That was always a cool feature on them. Wow. Still with a chicken. Life's too short to drive. Boring. Life's too short to drive boring cars. That's true. Drive the classics. This has got a cracked windshield. 1967 Chevy Chevelle. Yeah, I like it when they don't fully restore them. This isn't fully restored. You know, it's got torn seats and stuff. Cool. One more. This is it. Nice. It's around the 50-ish. My guess. Look at the trunk. Well, that's pretty much it. Wasn't expecting much with this, but like I've said a couple times, this wasn't heavily promoted like the one in the Tomah Park, but what cars there were, well, it was pretty cool. So, I don't know, I wish there was more to show, but there really isn't. This is pretty much it. This is pretty much it. I could stick around longer, but I don't think many more cars are going to show up. I think as it goes from 10 till 4, I could stick around the entire time, but I don't think I will. I'm pretty sure I will. I'll probably head back to where I'm staying at. And what cars there were was pretty cool. It was pretty cool and fun to look at the classic cars. But I wish there was more. Not heavily promoted, and that's a shame. Well, what classic cars there was, you know, pretty cool. I enjoyed what was there. And speaking of classic, the bridge is fixed. Yep, the Walkway Bridge is fixed officially. And you can view the eagles January and February. Why it's just January and February, I don't know. And I remember when this wasn't a walk bridge. I remember when there was remnants of a train track still here. Trains didn't run here anymore, but there was remnants of a train tracks. And they had train tracks in here before they removed them, but there's Walkway Bridge in here. Before my time, but there was trains that did run behind, well, what used to be Easters and over here. And if you look hard enough, you can still find remnants of old train tracks that still exist behind John Deere and places like that. But, or in front of John Deere. Anyway, so, God. Here you smell dead fish. Downtown where I was doing the car show, I smelled a lot of raw sewage. That's been an issue with Tomah lately. I've noticed in quite a few areas in town, I smell a lot of raw sewage. What's up with the shit smell in the Tomah? Maybe it's just a Tomah in general. Who knows? I love reading signs that are sort of funny and it sort of catches your eye. Like this one. Almost has like blood on it. No motorized vehicle or horses? The question is, has somebody taken a horse across this bridge and they actually had to ride it on there? Or even more, did somebody try to take a motorized vehicle across the bridge? A reason a sign is put up is because somebody has tried it at some point in time. Just remember that. Behind, you know, bridge view, by that bridge, you can see it over there by the bridge, the walk bridge. And a lot of people I went to school with, and a lot of older people, and even people nowadays, will remember the Little League ballparks. Okay, this one here still looks darn good with all the years that it's been here. So this one looks darn good. Tobacco-free grounds. No shit. But we are outside. That'll make sense. So that one is still in its greatest glory. It still looks darn good. But then when you walk across at the other one that was over here, I guess they're building a new one in the background. Yeah, this one, fence is even gone. I don't want to walk on there, it might be private property. But the fence is gone, and you can see where grass is starting to be overrun in here. You know, probably where, where pitching and stuff like that was. But grass is being overrun. The base paths are gone. This looks completely deteriorating. It's deteriorating slowly but surely. I don't want to walk inside because, you know, it's private property. But it looks to be completely overrun, doesn't it? Because for some odd, unknown, stupid reason, when they could have just repaired this one, because this one looks fine, you can see where grass is starting to grow in and on and around it. But instead, they had to build a new one. They're building a new one, or they already have, in the background. What are they going to do with this one? Probably going to tear it down, or try to tear it down. I almost looked, and just a little bit steep here. I didn't almost trip. I came close, but you know, been a little klutz the last couple days. But anyway, So they'll probably just tear it down. It'll be like an empty field pretty much, because you really can't put nothing there. But why not restore this ball field? Nothing was wrong with it. And a lot of friends have memories from this ball field. That's the sad thing. I did go to a few games here when I was a kid. I never played baseball or any other sports because I wasn't naturally gifted like a lot of my other friends in school were. I didn't have that natural gift. Oh, you remember when Easter's was over here? The pathway is still there. That's weird. I never noticed it before, but the pathway is still there. And no, I'm not going to walk it. I'm not quite that brave because, as Indiana Jones would say, I hate snakes. John Deere. Yep, staple of a Tomah. Now my dad was telling me, who was born in 1939, and he just recently died. He's told me in the past that John Deere, way before my time, so I couldn't tell you, I'm sure it's true, but I couldn't tell you because I don't remember it, that there used to be houses in here, and he was telling me he had like an uncle or a grandpa or something like that, I can't exactly remember, that used to live in here, and there used to be houses. Because I guess he was also saying like train tracks used to, you know, like go down this way. I'm not exactly sure where the train tracks went, but I'm guessing this walkway they built here. That's my guess. But I don't remember it. Way before my time. His dad was telling me this when he was a kid, that there was all kinds of houses where John Deere is now located. Now, stuff I do remember is I remember when there was a gas station there. I think it's like where you repair cars or something, and there was a gas station here. Now you could still see remnants of the gas station if you look hard enough. There's still old cement here, and remnants of, well, a payphone. I actually used that payphone quite a few times, and that's where Big Bear was, and had that great big bear that stood out right in the front of it. See, there is things I do remember, and look, you can still see remnants of the gas station that was here. See? Right there. Or cement. Remnants usually remain around for many years, and then they never go away of where something used to be. Where something used to be. Nice theme of the day, huh? Nope, today was classic cars.